How's it going, neighbors? This is Ed here with etrailer.com, and we're taking a look at our Titan Chain V-bar ladder pattern tire chains on our 2023 Hyundai Tucson. Adding tire chains to your vehicle is a way to increase your traction and safety in low traction situations. Some areas require you to have them in your vehicle full time. In some areas, it's just the best measure to safely traverse the terrain. So the ones that we're looking at here, they're actually on a 235/65 R17 tire and wheel. These are going to be your V-bar pattern. They are not S-Class compatible, but when I put my hand back behind the wheel well, you have a lot of clearance, so you just want to make sure you're minding your speed limitations. And we're going to take a look at some of the features here as far as the V pattern. What the V does for you, that's going to bite down into ice, mud, and to give you a really solid grip on the road. And the ladder pattern is what's going to allow you to roll forward, going down straightaways pretty easily. The material that your links are made of is going to be a steel alloy that's designed to hold up against corrosion, salt, and ice melts that they use on the road. Going along the exterior here, you actually have cams that are designed to tighten down to give you a good amount of tension to keep everything aligned as it should be and away from your wheel. The bag your chain ships in is okay for shipping. As far as permanent use and storage in your vehicle, I would suggest having it a part of a cold weather kit that includes gloves and a mat, because it requires you to get completely on the ground and make that connection behind the wheel. So speaking of the installation, I'm gonna show you how easy it is to install. We're gonna start our installation by laying our chains out on the ground and just making sure that it's nice and straight. We don't have any tangles with our links. And we also wanna observe the position of the hooks at the end of our chains here, making sure they're pointing up so we're avoiding contact with our tire. And we want our cams on the outside of the wheel. So we're gonna pick up our chain and drape it over our tire. And generally when I install tire chains, I just go a little bit further to the rear to give myself more room to make the connection behind the tire. Now we're gonna go underneath. We're gonna grab our link and hook from our tire chain, and we're just going to make that connection. Once we have that done, we're going to go to the front and make our connections on the front. Pull our chain towards the front and make our connection. We're just going to slide this through our link and retain it using this link. Now, as you see, there's still slack in our chain, so we're going to use our included tool to tighten down our cams. Just insert and just give it a little twist to make the curved part point towards the center of the wheel. Oop, yeah, there we go. And as you see, that is pretty fastened tight around the middle. It's not a bad idea, just for an extra measure, to add a rubber adjuster just to keep everything in place on your wheel. You're just going to go from one end to the other, making sure your hooks point towards the outside, and just try to keep it even as possible. So you would do the exact same thing on the other side of the vehicle, roll forward a little bit, and make any necessary adjustments. This has been a look at the installation and some of the features of our Titan Chain V-bar ladder pattern tire chains on our 2023 Hyundai Tucson. I'm Ed, this is etrailer.com, and you have a great day.